Hello, my name is Samuel Jennings. I am from Northern Ireland. I am a life and wellness or a life and well-being coach, also a life and spiritual coach. I've been very much dedicated to my personal growth and development for many, many years. And my vocation is to essentially help people who are ready to discover their true identity, their inner selves, and their life purpose. For the last 18 years or so, I have been very much dedicated to this role. Obviously, my own um, process has been paramount, but marrying that with helping as many other people as I possibly can. The purpose and reason for this introduction on YouTube is I have been very aware in the recent months, certainly in the last year, and most especially in the recent months, to share on a more global level and the truths that I have been given to share. It's time to let it be known on a global level. These truths we all actually have within ourselves. However, that awareness that has been given to me, we all have that awareness within ourselves, and it's not in our heads, it's within ourselves. So, a brief introduction to myself. As I said, I'm from Northern Ireland. At age 7, I felt that I probably had more in common with the family pets than I did with my family. I was brought up in a fundamentalist Christian type home, and that was great. Um, but being in Northern Ireland, surrounded by, if you like, religious and political instability, perhaps maybe bigotry, and indeed the challenges that we had here. Um, the home that I was brought up in was essentially non-Protestant and non-Catholic, a mixed community, and that's how we lived our lives as a family. However, as life went on at age 14, I realized that I didn't really fit into the education mold of going into third level further education. And I knew at that stage that I didn't want to go into third level education, but I wanted to do something. In other words, I was being probably prepared for that which was to come. At age 18, I found myself in banking as an employee, but I found that I didn't really fit the role of being an employee. It was like I was being in a box. So started to read personal growth and development books at age 18. Come out of employment at age 21, became my own boss. And then at age 28, having been in business then for 7 years, I had my first burnout, or known as chronic fatigue, or ME. In 1993, I discovered a diagram called the I Am diagram. And around about that time, I realized that the source of my peace and my self-love, my confidence, my self-confidence, my self-worth, my self-esteem, my self-respect, all would come from the love of my inner self or my higher self. But I had no knowledge of how to actually get that. Words that I was brought up listening to, like be still and know that I am, be still and know that I am God, became a reality then, later on in 1998, when I was 35. And that happened through a very simple process called meditation, which in actual fact is, it's really the stilling of the mind. And We all have these truths and this essence of inner awareness, inner self knowledge, as it says in the Oracle of Delphi, know thyself. But to know ourselves, we have to actually silence the mind and come inside to that inner self. And that's where the word intuition comes from. It's the tuition from within. So then, about age 42, as my strength and power grew from within, really just rediscovering that power that we are all born with. We all have this within us. But it's covered up with layers of conditioning and layers of, indeed, if you don't mind me saying, education, programming that have in essence covered up that essence of who we truly are. So at age 42, I was able to essentially walk away from organized religion, which is quite a thing here in Ireland because we have a lot of it. Anyway, so from age 35, I have been sharing these truths and growing and developing. And it's now time to share the tools and the essence of who I truly am with others. Now, this I am presence we all have. And the true meaning of the word guru is G, you are you. We all are our own guru. So what I endeavor to do is to simply share the tools with you, with whoever feels so inclined, whoever feels ready, that you too can become your own guru and to discover the truth that is within you, the peace that is within you, the self-worth, the self-confidence, the self-esteem, the self-respect. One of my favorite songs is The Greatest Love of All. Learning to love ourselves is the greatest love of all. And when we found that, we're back in touch with the source of our true essence, which is love and which is light. And then we can share that with others, our true essence. So in the forthcoming weeks and months, it is my desire to post some YouTube videos that may be of assistance. And I trust that that is the case. In the meantime, if you wish to check out my website, it is SJ Freedom for You. That is all lowercase sjfreedomforyou.com. You can see a link at the bottom. So in the meantime, I wish you peace, I wish you love, I wish you contentment, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.